Right. We are here with another championship transformation. This client just finished her last 6 weeks with us, and I'm going to let her tell her story. What is your name?
My name is Samantha.
Awesome, Samantha. How old are you, Samantha?
I'm 26.
26. Cool. And what do you do for work?
I'm a UX designer.
A UX designer. Okay. So, I mean, sitting down a lot. Is that the main gig?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's take it back. Before you decided to take on the 6 week challenge with us, what would you say your health and your fitness was like before joining?
I was pretty sedentary because of work. Like I have a dog, so we do go on walks in the morning and in the evening, but like not anything too crazy. That was like the only exercise I would be doing because like work-life balance so crazy right now. Um, but yeah, like I had a past in like exercise and stuff. Like I was pretty active in university and high school. But like so I know how to exercise, but it's just like the motivation was lacking. Um, and just being consistent with it. And I think diet was also a big issue too, because um, like I never learned how to proportion things properly. And back when I was active, like that didn't really matter as much because you just burn it off. But now that like you're just sitting all day, you're not really doing much, like it's starting to pile up, and it did pile up a lot.
Got it. So what ended up happening? You knew how to do this stuff, but you weren't motivated to do it. There was no consistency. And then you started to notice the changes in your body. Like, what was it? What were you feeling? Was it the weight, body fat? Like things were like, was
Not
there extra
fitting
fat?
properly.
Right?
Yeah, so like I used to have clothes that fit really well, and then all of a sudden like things are tight in places that I didn't like notice before, and like it's wedding season now, so I tried on a few dresses and I'm like, oh no, that doesn't fit anymore. So that was like a big like wake up call. I was like, this is not gonna work.
Got it.
So
Okay. Put
yeah.
on the dresses and you're like, oh, things are too tight. So
Yeah.
you decided to take on the challenge with us. What were some of your starting stats and what were some of your results after finishing the challenge?
Okay, I wrote this down. My body fat percentage in the beginning was 33.4%, and I got it down to 27.1 at the end of the challenge. And for body weight, I was 137, and I got down to 129.4, which I'm really happy about.
Awesome. So pretty much almost a 6% drop in body fat and from 130, almost 10 pounds.
Mhm.
Sounds way to go. Congratulations. How does it feel
Thank
now?
you.
I know we talked a little bit about it before.
Yeah, it feels a lot better. Like I have more energy for sure. And I just noticed like I want to go and do more stuff now. Like I actually am more driven to do more exercise, interestingly enough. Like I feel like I have enough time in the day now to do it, especially because I did sign up for 6 a.m. classes a lot. So like the whole day is like free after, which is nice. Yeah.
Good, good. So I think you talked about feeling better, less bloated. Now that you're more motivated to work out. What did you mentioned earlier, you kind of wasn't sure about like portion sizes or you knew how to do stuff. Was there anything that you learned that you didn't know before that you took away from this challenge?
Yeah, like portioning different parts of your meal, I guess, like the veggies, the carbs and the protein. Like I didn't really know how to balance that well. Like people would just feel like fist size protein, like whatever. But like it's hard to measure out consistently if you don't really know what you're doing. Especially the protein part, because I didn't know that's like how much protein you actually need to sustain muscle growth. Back then I just would count calories and it'd be really not great. I just eat a lot of protein shakes and like try to supplement, but like even that wasn't enough if you don't add all the like the chicken, beef, whatever, like to your meals. So yeah, I think protein was one of the big ones. I was like, wow, I had no idea.
Good, good. So you learned proper portion size, exactly what you needed, which is awesome. You did that. You knew you had some experience with working out before. You knew you need to do. Like, what was something that you enjoyed most about our workouts?
Um, I like sometimes I like working out and just turning my brain off. So I like being told what to do. Honestly, like the group aspect of it also like keeps me motivated because like you see the same faces and you're like, I'll see you like tomorrow or like next few days. Like you keep each other accountable, which is nice. And like you can't just like stop midway in the workout. Like you have to keep going, which is what I like Because like honestly, when you work alone, you're just like, oh, I'll just rest for like 5 more minutes, and then you just kind of like, oh, I can cut my set short. It's fine. But like when you're in a group setting, you're like, okay, I have to keep doing this for the next 45 minutes. Like there's no way you can stop, which is nice.
Awesome. So it sounds like group accountability was a big thing. You had friends, you met people, and the
Mhm.
community kept you accountable. Plus, as you're working out, keeps you accountable to keep going. Love it. Awesome. This is a two-part question, this last part. Skepticism. I mean, when you first heard about the challenge, A, were you skeptical? And B, what would you say to somebody who was in your exact position to help convince them to take part in this challenge?
I think I was a little skeptical in the beginning because like it seems too good to be true. Like, oh wow, like in 6 weeks you can lose this much, and like, oh what? Um, like you don't have to like fork out a fortune to do it. So I was like, I don't know if this is like actually true. So like, I looked up reviews and stuff, and everybody was like, wow, it's so great. So I was like, okay, I trust all the reviews. But to someone in my position before, I think honestly, I would say, yeah, just like look at the testimonials. Like I think the proof is like out there in the open. It's in the internet on the internet, and like all the photos and testimonials, I think really show like how much like this program does for people. And like if you're stuck in a rut, I feel like this is honestly the best program for you because like this literally pushed me forward into doing something for myself that I wouldn't have done without it, you know?
Love it. I love the message, Samantha. Proof is out there. Exactly like you said. We try to display all the transformations and all the testimonials and your successes. So thank you so much for doing that. And congratulations on your transformation. I always say like the true transformation, I know we give you that little push, but the true transformation, aside from all those body fat changes and weight, which is great, is that you kind of now made yourself like a person who's focused on their fitness,
Mhm.
prioritizes it, and does it regularly. So congratulations, Samantha.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right. Have a good one.
You too.